Today, I want to talk about one of the most forgotten junglers in all of League of Legends, and also one of the best. Lilia has been absolutely top tier for a while now, and nobody really plays her in solo queue or competitive. Let's take a look. Also, 54% of you aren't subscribed. Hit that subscribe button, it really helps out the channel. So let's start with Lilia's strengths as a champion. First and foremost, she is superbly annoying to play against because of her passive. This stacking movement speed is absurd, and assuming mechanical prowess and optimal spacing, Lilia is a nightmare to fight. Now in terms of actual jungling capabilities, Lilia has one of the fastest clears in the game, as she excels in AoE damage. She can complete a healthy full clear pre-330, setting her up nicely for Scuttle. That is something to note on this champion. Although you can play her aggressively, she is largely and preferably a hard farming champion, especially pre-level 6. Considering this, you should play her hard farming early, and instead of looking to gank, play with lane pryos and invade enemy jungle. Optimally, you'll be outpacing the enemy jungler's clear, so you should be able to sneak in and counter jungle pretty consistently. Another one of Lilia's strengths is her scaling. This champion does insane amounts of damage, and this does depend somewhat on your itemization. A lot of people recently have been doing this demonic into Rod of Ages build for more durability. I for one think this is trash, and yet another KDA preserving build. Since Lilia has burns and true damage built into her kit, as well as immense amount of move speed, you want to build items that synergize with those stats, namely Liandry's Demonic and Cosmic Drive. I think these three items on Lilia are outstanding because they synergize with her kit and are damage oriented, not defensive. I had a Lilia on my team today build Liandry straight into Banshees and Zhonya's. She started out well, but got outscaled super hard because she didn't build any damage. Defensive options 4th or 5th are valid, but you need a core foundation of dealing damage, meaning these three items as a consistent basis is very good for Lilia. So, overall basic strengths for Lilia are fast clear, insane damage and scaling, and general annoyance. Now moving into her weaknesses, I can really only pick out two. First, especially before level 6, she has very little ganking capability and relies heavily on gank setup from laners. Yes, if you have your passive move speed stacked, you can run into a lane pretty effectively, but largely she lacks ganking ability before she has ult. That is another reason why power farming is her preference. Her other weakness, which I think is her biggest, is her general lack of mobility, and I don't mean she isn't fast because she's definitely fast. My point here is that if Lilia gets caught by anything, and I mean anything, she will be chain CC'd and die pretty much guaranteed. Lilia doesn't have any defensive mechanisms, so you need to find a balance between playing on the aggressive edge and staying safe so you don't end up inting. To summarize, Lilia's biggest weaknesses are minimal gank setup early and lack of mobility in a dash gap closing sense. Also, for a quick tip on Lilia, please don't engage with this champion. A lot of Lilia players are tempted to flash Q into big sleep. While those moments do present themselves on occasion, they are few and far between, and if you fail it, you're dead. Let the fight play out, and be patient to look for a good opportunity. Once the chaos has erupted, it's much easier to see an angle for a nice sleep into burst combo. Anyways, Lilia is a super strong jungler right now, and a champion that has been overlooked for far too long. Give her a whirl, and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, see you next time.